J-Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Appreciate everybody for coming through, as always, this Sunday evening, even when we ain't really about to talk too much about, our usual shows, even though, of course, I may sprinkle it in there. So, you know how it go. But appreciate it. I had a little bit of delay. I had some IG issues, but, without further ado, I'm here. This time I do got a little bit of green tea I'm sipping on right here. A wise person once recommended it. They said stick it in my sore spot in my tooth, but I'm gonna sip on it first, at least. Try it that way. Been sipping on it. But I was having a sore throat. So if you have a sore throat, it does help to sip on some tea. I think I've been out doing too much lately. I don't know about y'all, but I still like to put a little sugar in my tea. Put a little sugar in my tea. How about y'all? Put a little sugar in my tea. I put some cream in it too. I like them both. I go both ways. Ooh. Try to squeeze a little bit of juice about it and get a little bit of juice. I mean, y'all used to squeeze the tea out the bag, wrap it around the spoon, get every last drop. That's that old school. That's that gangster right there. You can't let it be. That bag still has some water up in it, but you just took it straight out without squeezing that little bit of juice. That was the flavor. You didn't savor the flavor. You wasting it. Anyway. A lot of good comments. I see y'all was ready. I appreciate it. Shout out to Damian Kenny, my mans, as well as Patty up in the building, first in the building. Shout out to B, Rashonda. What's up? I'm about to probably mess this up, putting in some of this, but it's enough right there. It's enough powder. Now this look like a chai tea. It's no longer green. It's milky. All right. Ooh. Still hot. That's the key. Whoa. Ooh. That was hot. Ooh, loosened up already. I don't need no more. What's up, everybody? I appreciate y'all patiently waiting while I fix my cocktail, get my drink on. Got a few funny little things I want to talk about. I saw this week on Instagram. Saw a few things, a lot of things today, actually, that was really interesting. My girl B said, Arnica tea is great for pain and inflammation. See, that's what I need, somebody who's dropping that knowledge in my life. I love that. Arnica tea, I'm going to have to remember that, which I know I'm not, so let me stop lying. Either I'm going to have to ask you later, or let me take a picture of this so I would say write it down, but I don't see my pen nowhere around here. Let me take a picture and see, make sure I get it right. I'm going to look it up on, I might even look it up on Amazon later, depending on how this tea is doing. May look it up live on the show. What in the world? Making all the little bugs. My girl Crystal say, put a cough drop and lemon in tea and it helps. Woo, wait, that's a hot toddy, girl. That's a hot toddy, ain't it? It's gonna hit putting that cough drop in it. You say that arnica tea is on Amazon? Yeah, Amazon got everything. Hell, you can get a house on Amazon probably. It's about the only thing you can't house in car. Horse and carriage. Juan Marley, what's up, man? How you feeling? What's good with you, man? All right. Let's get into it. Let's see. All right. So, one of the topics that I got to talk about, it's pretty interesting. And I don't know what's going on with guys today and women. I don't know if this is what women want. As a man, maybe I'm starting to be old, I guess. I used to be young. I used to think that, I was the younger generation. But some things, shout out to my girl B for sending me the link to the tea. That's what I'm talking about. That's somebody, that's a good woman. Make sure that your man take care of and get what he need. And that ain't even my woman, but she's still looking out for a brother. So that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to you, my sister from another mister. So what I was saying is that former NFL star, most of the guys can relate, Ricky Williams, is now decided he's going to take his wife's last name to create relationship balance. Relationship balance. He's going to take her last name. Okay. So, first off, I'm about to blow my mind in so many ways. Ricky Williams ain't that much younger than me. Any ladies that would like their man to take their last name to achieve balance, please put a 1B for the one balance with the force. And if you say, no, that's not what I'm looking for balance in a relationship, put a 2B or not to be, because that would be the question that we would be having, and it would not be going to a yes. So, in my opinion, I'm trying not to, I've been having y'all watch me long enough to know I can't really influence nobody. It's a smart enough, audience here. Y'all believe what you believe. And so sometimes we just believe the same things. Nevertheless, ain't no way in the world I'm taking no woman's name if we get married. And it's not just because of, oh, she beneath me or balance or this or that. This is flipping everything that was meant to be in one book upside down on his head. You can be anything, you can take any name, you can do anything. I mean, a balance, for one, what is balance? I mean, in the relationship, give and take, and it's supposed to be, if it's quote unquote a marriage, then that's a union between the man, woman, and God. Then, it should be in a certain order. And I think it should be give and take. I don't think it should be necessarily a balance, as in we're equals. Not that we should be unequal. Like, I wouldn't think that my woman is less than me. This thing got my nose running. But I want to finish this thought. I would want my woman to be my partner. And we would have balance because we would have the same goal and agenda in mind as a family and as a partnership. And I would be able to do things and lead things and have ideas that she wouldn't. and she would be able to do things and help and lead things and have ideas that I wouldn't. And that's where we would work out. That would be great. Why is we got to change the rules? And well, I'll use her name because, you know, she got a job too. What? This is crazy. My man Juan Blaze said ginger tea is good too. All right, I was late on seeing that. Patty, what's up, girl? How you doing? Try to drink some more of this tea, everybody that's listening on the podcast. I'm trying to drink some more. It's almost gone. Try to drink it before it gets cold. My microwave a little too far to go and get another batch. Should have made a bigger cup. I'm gonna have to get arnica and ginger and taste. And you say they taste great. Make a mix. Anyway, Patty said, nah, that ain't it. I'm taking my man last name. I know that's right. I mean, what is this trying to prove? I think that's trying to prove that your man is a yeah. What the heck is this? I don't understand what the point of this is. My man Dame Dollar said B2. The woke movement strikes again. Ricky is taking father-in-law name. You know what? The woke movement has been hijacked is what's the problem. That's the problem. It's been co-opted. It's been hijacked. So being woke used to mean something because most people were sheeple. They didn't understand that things didn't work exactly how you thought. And it's, you know, conspiracy theories are real and that different groups work together to do different things. And a lot of people didn't believe it. And yeah, maybe they go to, you know, 911 or something and they try to say this or that. Maybe that woke up some people or whatever. But my thing is, man, with all of this nonsense, it's made it that when somebody is telling the truth about some stuff and breaking some knowledge, they can then say, oh, they this, they that, and then it's messed up. Now, don't get me wrong, he is messed up, and this is messed up, and this has messed up people that do have information or that are aware, you know, but I think that's messed up, man. That this would get labeled or thrown in that basket. I don't think that it is, because real people that are awake, excuses me, you know, they don't be on no BS like that. But, you know, anything that somebody, I guess, is trying to do, just like Black Lives Matter, that was good. And then it got co-opted. It became a corporation and they got money and didn't do a dang on thing. And, you know, that's the problem with, you know, when it's a bad thing that happens, people want to help and they don't know what to do. So they send money and people didn't know who to send money to or where. And they send it to that Black Lives Matter organization, which then makes people say Black Lives Matter organization ain't worth this and that. Don't support it. And because they used the name, they ruined something that could have been really positive, you know, really, really good. And I think that stuff is done on purpose too. I think that stuff is done on purpose too. It creates distrust, confusion. It makes people not want to support the next thing. What about when that girl, what's the girl that went missing? Carly, what was her name? That said that a white kid, was that a conspiracy theory? Did that now make people have maybe less care or sympathy for Black women if they go missing or in danger? I don't know. Was that needed for people to have that feeling? I don't know. See, it's some people that think everything that's on the news is a conspiracy theory. And to a certain degree, I can see how they can feel that way. I don't agree with it, but I can see how they can, if it's a way you can make your mind believe everything is something. I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it isn't, but I do not take everything at face value immediately, you know, especially something of importance. So I don't know. My girl B says some cultures outside the US, both spouses take each other last names like a merging of two families. First time I ever heard of that was on Hot Tub Time Machine. Straight up. I ain't never heard of that. I'm behind on the comments, so I'm gonna try to hurry up with some of these comments. Give a little bit of a quick reply so I can catch up. My girl Patty say we need her definition of balance. I know, right? She sound like Darth Vader with the balance and the force in this mug. She gonna have everything. I need everything, including your name. Next. I'm gonna have to get a new one of these or something because I need it to be like right here and they keep wanting to. What the? All right. My man, New Distro Academy, real talk. This is all part of social engineering and the dollar bet between those two wealthy old brothers and trading places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. Hey, you know what though, man? You may be onto it more than people realize, which is just like so insane and crazy, man. It really is that. And then if you really get into it, man, like so much stuff is real that if you get into like, even if you want to know something really creepy, y'all can Google Operation Northwoods and you'll see that that was a real plan that the government had to do a false flag operation back in the 60s. So this ain't nothing new. Just like what, as well as many other plans. And, you know, of course, ain't nothing changing. And a lot of people that used to speak out against certain countries, for example, after getting into politics and government, and for decades, somehow or another, them and their family members ended up working with these companies, these countries, one way or another, and of course, becoming very rich. And then, of course, not saying as much as they used to about these countries and what those countries had going on. So, you know, it's just crazy how that all goes on. My girl B said that wasn't a woke movement. People have been doing this for years outside the US. That's true. Patty said if that's the case, they both can hyphenate their names if he agreeing to that. Yeah, both as dumb asses. New Distro said, imagine Stedman taking Oprah's last name, man. He can't get barely his last name out there, let alone get her name. But if it was somebody that would do it, I can see him because he technically been for years. But then again, maybe not because he been playing, and you could think of it this way. We know who he is, and he been a player smashing and grabbing whatever he want to smash and grab, male or female, for years. He didn't got to, you know, get the milk for free. So I don't know. Hey, Patty said, Oprah said, nope, ain't never getting married. Hey, but Stedman well taken care of because he know where all the bodies is buried. So she want to prevent that book from being written, so he'd be all right. While Marley say maybe her father was an only child and he only had daughters and she wanted to carry on his family name, but I still wouldn't change my name. I let her keep her name. Nah, I would just, you would have my name. And what I would do is if we had a child together, then either I may let that child have your family name as a middle name. Anyway. Thought I was gonna say last name. Fool you. Never going to get it, never going to get it. Yeah, Damian Kenny, Carly Russell, the missing scammer. Hey, that's what's up with that, man. You never know. You never know. Patty, the mic is excited. Sorry, had to do it. It's all good. Damian Kenny, Zoe Saldana husband, took her last name. Yeah, and he's from like Italian or something like that, or something to that effect. But yeah, that's weird for real. I don't know, man. That ain't really something that would be on my agenda. Now, let me ask y'all this right here, because I think this is doing too much, and I know it's a lot of dating, and I just messed up by saying that it's doing too much. So I apologize, but I'll explain why I say it's doing too much. So let me play this clip. You all let me know if it's doing too much or not. And of course, she's still looking fine as always. So let's get to it. Let's listen to this clip.
Tell a lot about a person based on who they follow. Yes. I can tell a lot about you based on who you are following. I look at that before I get intimidated by how many followers you have. I'm looking at, what are you looking at?
What do you consume?
Mm-hmm. What have you decided you want to continually see in your feed? Because if it's a bunch of big booty Instagram chicks, then I'm probably not your girl. I'm probably not your girl. I can tell a lot.
All right. So this woman, Esses Atkins, the lovely actress, been in everything from How High to TV shows with I forgot who wife she was playing. Was it Damon Wayans? Anyway, I loved her ever since How High. Here we go. First of all, before I even say anything, let me know what you think on if you agree or not. Put a E for Essence. Put an E1 if you agree that it's cool before a woman dates you, or a man dates a woman for that matter, goes through their followers in Instagram to see who they follow first. And based off of who you follow, oh, I know who you are. I can't mess with you. So if a woman goes through your followers instead of talking to you first, because she said, before I talk to you and get to know you, I need to see your followers. So she said, before I talk to you and get to know you, I'm going to check your followers to see what kind of person you are. And if you got big booty hoes in there, I'm not the one for you. I'm a bounce. So if that's cool, put an E1. If that ain't cool, put an E2. All right. Now, here's why I'm going to say she wrong. Okay? She wrong as hell. All right? First of all, and it's wrong both ways. What would you say Instagram is for most people? It's entertainment, right? Is that entertainment? So if I had, a bunch of Rambo and Arnold Schwarzenegger movies and my violent person and I'm trying to blow up and kill people, or because I like big butts and I cannot lie, maybe that's something that somebody have on there, but they don't use it all the time. And maybe they look and see this or that. And hey, maybe they like to, it ain't illegal. It's not like they're naked all the way. It ain't like they on porn. Now, if they are on porn, still, why don't you talk to the person first and at least find out if you are that interested? I think you're investing a lot more energy into that. I could see if it was a dating site or something and you read in somebody's profile or something, maybe you saw their picture and then you read the profile. I don't know. Going and doing all that investigating, I think that's kind of extra, especially before. And I can play it again because I might be tweaking, but I swear she said before she mess with you, she gonna look and see, investigate. I need to see what kind of people you follow and see what's going on your feed. Oh, that's on your feed. Oh, that's what's going on his mind. He like to see explosions and booties. Yeah, no, he's a violent rapist. I'm good. He's scary. I won't give him a chance. I think that's part of the problem with the information age. There's so much information out there before a person even know. Before I even date somebody, I can go on their Facebook, Instagram, look at this, investigate that, do this and that, and make up my mind about the person before even talking to them. That's crazy. That's like going through somebody's mail in their house or something, going through their damn DVR or through their movie collection when they not there, going through your drawers and be like, oh yeah, I saw what you be watching. I saw what you be doing. Yeah, you, I saw that. Yeah, yup. You left them drawers out. Yup. You ain't put the drawers up. You got all kind of little movies out. You ain't put them in the case. You got your little pornos over here. Got your little lotion. Yup, I saw it. I was doing that because you wasn't here. You want to stick around? I put the lotion up in the movie. You don't understand. I was watching this stuff because I ain't have a big booty like yours to enjoy in person. So what's up? You trying to come through or what? If you come through, I'm not going to look at Instagram no more. What? What's the problem? All right, my girl said E1. There's some truth to what she's saying. If it's a bunch of red pill podcasts, colorists, and anti-black rhetoric, I'd give a person the side eye. I mean, this is the problem I got with what she's saying. Is she said before, why don't you talk to the person? If you think that this a person, or if this person try to talk to you and you thinking about talking to them, at least talk to them first. And then they say something silly, or they be like, yeah, check me out on IG, or yeah, you gonna follow me, boo? And then you check them out and you be like, oh shit, he doing this and that. Oh, okay, this dude, let me give him the side eye. That's different. But you do it before and then you make up your mind already. That's the thing I don't get. You know what I'm saying? Is that she's doing it and not giving a person a chance. I think we all are not giving people a chance. So, you know, Damian Kenny say your content can portray you a certain way. Some people will make any issue out of locked social media account. Yeah, a lot of people don't like a person that's got a locked account that you gotta like you know what I'm saying, subscribe or whatever to see, which I would actually think more people might have that, at least women, if they weren't public figures. Just because there's so many weirdos out there in the world. But a dude that's not a public figure that was locked, I would think that would be kind of different. I don't know. But then it's all kind of reasons. But I don't know. I don't know the reasons. Damian Kenny say, E1, I can understand her logic. Single men have to do some housekeeping before to start seriously talking. Look what happened to married Richard Lawson, Beyonce's stepdad. Well, I'm not saying if you married, you should be doing that. That's messed up, whether he got caught with some social or not. You know, he married. But I think that, yeah, all of this stuff is entertainment, and I think a person getting prejudged off of stuff a little too much. You know what I'm saying? He say, Damon Kenny, there are people that run a credit check on folks before seriously talking. Before we got married, maybe, or moved in together. Yeah. But actually, before we moved in together, we would probably have a credit check somewhere down that line and find out some debts and stuff. And definitely before we get married, we would have that. But as far as dating, I don't know. Now, he said seriously talking. That's serious for me when we moving in and about to get married. Those are two serious steps, engagements. You know, I guess you could be exclusively dating, and some people see that as serious. and that it is serious. It ain't a joke, but it ain't. I wouldn't necessarily say I need a credit check yet, because you can still do whatever, and it would just, you'd be gone, and I'd be gone, whatever, you know. But when you're living together, now you running up bills and adding up stuff and access to things, and it gets serious then. My girl B say there's a guy I know who's always crying about being single, but when I saw what he liked on social media, explained why he's single. I mean, to a certain extent. I just think that a person doing it in the beginning. Let me play it one more time, and then we're going to go to the next one.
About a person based on who they follow.
Yes.
I can tell a lot about you based on who you are following. I look at that before I get intimidated by how many followers you have. I'm looking at, what are you looking at?
What do you consume?
Mm-hmm.
What have you decided you want to continually see in your feed? Because if it's a bunch of big booty Instagram chicks, then I'm probably not your girl. I'm probably not your girl. I can tell a lot about a person based on who they follow.
I think that's because of what she's looking for.
I can tell a lot about you.
So, and the way she looking and shaking her. Big booty Instagram chicks. Does that mean you just want to hit it and quit it? I mean, I don't know. I think that's being prejudging. Me myself, I don't necessarily like to look at a lot of that stuff myself either, because it gets pointless to a certain extent. I'm not, worked up like that, but it is a few. And, you like to look at people and stuff, just like if a woman didn't have some eye candy on hers Instagram, I would be surprised, whatever it may be. So anyway, lovely Libra, what's good, girl? Checking in on Twitch. How you been, girl in the shy? Patty say I would check it out before and still go out with them a couple of times, and I would be honest with them and let them know I peeped their social media. The guy did that to me once. Wow. I ain't been out on these streets lately, so I don't know what's going on. I'm a rookie lately. I need to get back out in the field on these streets. Let me get them numbers. Let me get them socials. Security, that is. Distro say the side eye for most of us guys is when a woman has 30,000 to 129,000 followers on their preferred platform. In reality, how do you entertain all those people and you and the one you are involved with? I mean, it depends. It could be like a job. It's no different than, like, say, if I'm how I work and things. Yes, you can be busy, but at the same time, it depends on if she's on OnlyFans, on some Iggy Azalea stuff, or is she on YouTube doing cooking videos? I don't know. It could be the same. So we make it work. All right. My girl B say racist people watch racist content, put over the gold digger, watch gold digger, cut people off and watch what they relate to. I guess to a certain extent, I mean, that makes sense. But then what? So if a guy like attractive women, then what? He like attractive women. That don't mean he a womanizer, right? Oh, dang. My dang on podcast just got cut. Anyway, it's gonna be a short one on there. I ain't gonna fix it, I guess. But I don't know. But before I go to the next one, I'll give you all a little time to catch up, because for those that don't know, the streams are like 15 to 20 seconds behind. So let me ask you this. What does, in you ladies' opinion, what does it say about a man that got a lot of big booties on Instagram that he like to see and follow? What does that say about him? You let me know. While you guys are getting ready to let me know that, let's see. We go over here to this new thing. A lot of people be trying to get these surgeries, BBLs, all kind of stuff. This ain't a BBL, because if it was, golly. But this is a knee surgery. And as you can see, these people was having a difficult time trying to get this rod out that they had put in, I guess, trying to do this surgery. And this person is unconscious with this stuck in their leg. And look how they try to hold the leg down while they pull this rod out. And this just goes to show, man, be thankful that you asleep, because you probably be screaming in agony. It's just probably all kind of stuff that go on in surgery that you had no idea about. When I had to go in surgery, they was about to give me the drill. I say, man, what you about to hit me with that Michael Jackson? Oh, snap. Next thing you know, I was waking up in the recovery room. I don't know what they did to me. Then it tossed me, flipped me, rubbed me down. It's hammer time. You got to hold the legs down. Talking about knee deep in this man. Be thankful, boy. Be thankful that you ain't gotta, have no type of knee surgery no time soon. Damien Kenny say malpractice suit coming soon. Dang, my girl Lovely Libra came through, say, I feel like if man got a lot of big booties on his Instagram that he follow, he like to look at big booty girls. And if I wanted a girl that got a flat booty, I would have a problem. Like, what, my booty ain't good enough? But thank God I got a big booty, so me and my man ain't got that problem. Boom, shagalaka. He only looking at your Instagram page now. That's funny. Let's see. My girl B said it's one thing to be attracted to women. It's another to watch excessive amounts of new content like porn. It's a turn off for me. Right. But see, here's the thing. So if she looks at the feed, does that really mean he looks at it Instagram all the time? Just because it may be on there doesn't mean he's always on his phone, So just like if a person has porn in their house doesn't mean they always watch it. And if you come and say they got 10 porn DVDs, but they may have 1,000 others, does that mean they watch porn all the time? They could only watch those 10, or they could just have them so that if it was any time that somebody wanted to see it or they wanted to see it, they got it there. You never know. It's all, I'm not saying it's one way or the other. I'm just saying it's best to get a little more information. My main thing with her is she doing it before she even get to talking to him. So I would at least talk to the person first. That's like if I was talking to a female, I would at least talk to her first before I would assume she a gold digger or a thought or all of that. Then if I talk to her and I see how she acting and dressing, doing this and that, and then I'm checking out her socials and this and that, then I put it all together and be like, okay, time to roll out. Anyway, my girl B say if a woman only watches gold digging sugar baby content, high possibility she a gold digger. And I agree. But if it depends on how much she watch it, but also I would probably only find that out until after I will talk to her a little bit. That's my only thing. My man Distro said, I wonder if the doctors back in the day would use that technique. The doctors back in the day would have been worse. They probably would have got up and yanked it all the way out, but they knew they was on camera, so they tried to make it, you know, look like, hey, we trying to do this the right way. It was tough, so don't be mad at us, but
I can tell.
we mean well. That's probably why they did it. Speaking of people that mean well, you gotta be careful out there, y'all. Now, truth be told, again, my channel, I don't get a lot of support and things like some others and things, but I get a little bit of love, and I appreciate the little bit of love and support I get. A lot of people that are here, some real, you know what I'm saying, people, and I appreciate it, y'all, some real ones, and I ain't just saying that. It'd be a lot of the names is familiar for years coming through. A lot of these people I never met before, actually 99.9 of the people I've met. So that's love right there, because, you know, it's people I do know and known for years that don't even support. So, hey, if you're going through something in life and you thinking, hey, I'm trying to do this and that, and not even my own family or mother or father or this or that best friend don't even support or this or that, you ain't alone. I got the same things in my situation. So you would think, wow, but yeah, they don't watch or support and do same thing. So it's all good. Anyway, one of the things that's crazy is that it's a lot of people out there that kind of prey on people that are looking for a little bit of wisdom, knowledge, support. And I have helped people personally with direction, knowledge, you know, support. Raised my son, he off to college on a full ride academic scholarship to IUPUI. That's a big school, you know, and you know, try to do a few things financially. I'm not wealthy at all, but know how to put a couple pennies together in the piggy bank. Nevertheless, I done lived 2 or 3 lifetimes of jobs and stories. It's a lot of people that prey on that and try to be gurus and things. And you got to be careful of these people. Listen to this dude try to break down how he's going to be one of the best, how he is actually a good and one of the best motivational speakers out here. Listen to this.
You're motivating people to do what? All right, so I'm gonna go back to overcome, but this is why. Because my brand is hoes. Where the hoes at? Humans overcoming struggles every day. And that's my message. I want to help people overcome some of the struggles that they're going through, mostly by the struggles that, you know, I've been able to overcome or still trying to overcome. Yeah, because just on the surface doesn't seem like you've overcome a lot. Meaning, on which you have this dream to play football, 2 bad things happen, and you say, I quit. Then we go into the goal is to be in Hollywood and to be a comedian. Mm-hmm. And we quit on that. Mm-hmm. And then now we're a motivational speaker telling people to overcome it. The funny thing is, that's exactly the message. The message is, I quit when I was playing football. I take full accountability for that. I quit Hollywood, you know, because my wife said, or my girlfriend at the time said, I'm pregnant. And I instantly was like, oh, excuse, right? In reflection, I can recognize that I used my daughter as an excuse too. You have no evidence of overcoming anything based on what you're telling me. Okay. So why would I listen to you? That's a really good one. That's a really good one. So like empirical proof, right? Yeah, for sure. I think it's important that if we're going to give some people some information, it needs to be information that we know.
All right. I want to pause this for a second because this is a great comment from my girl. Shout out to my girl, Lovely Libra. Love you. On Twitch. She said rude, question mark, exclamation mark, meaning the interviewer is being rude by basically asking these questions and busting his bubble. Is that rude? Are you supposed to let people tell you anything to your face and you accept it? Or he didn't raise his voice. He didn't say anything. I don't know why this hair on my lip is starting to, what is this? Tickling my fancy over here. But are you supposed to let people tell you that, you know, it's rain when it's pee on your head? I mean, are you supposed to accept any deal? Come on, you from the Chi. You know what I'm saying? You buy socks from everybody selling them and telling you they top notch, or everybody telling you they got a top notch gold chain, and here I burn it. You can trust, you know, this is just the same thing. And one of the things it did say in the Bible is to question everything. Now, you are supposed to question this stuff, you know, and if the answers are correct, then there you have it. But this dude, and it's a lot of people out there on YouTube, Instagram, all over that are saying all kind of stuff, and oh my goodness, it's this one person. I mean, they got a channel always talking negative about, you know, black men with stories they revealing about which famous black men basically wasn't worth a dang. But this person only dates white men, so of course they didn't care. And I know, because I actually knew this person. Anyway, you got to be careful and consider the source. That's one thing I learned early in Chicago, is that it's sometimes people will say things, talk about you or whatever. You got to consider the source. Who is that? Question it. If I was to sit here and put together my motivational speaking stuff, you can question me and consider my accomplishments before and after being injured. I mean, I was 33 when I was injured and already was successful somewhat on my way, owning multiple properties and trying to do a couple of things, raising my son by myself. He was 7 at the time, and you know, it's like I had already worked in management at many different businesses and jobs in different cities and stuff, and college, and wow. Then after that, it's like a whole new life, and get back into, I mean, it's just so much. The point is, I don't understand how a person is going to give him money, because he's going to be a motivational speaker. So he going to motivate you, and somebody's going to pay this person for what? To just give you a rah-rah speech with no substance. I mean, he gets into it a little more, and I can play it a little more, but you definitely got to consider that source, because, you know what I'm saying, if you talking or watching somebody, for one, even if you're not spending money, you're doing something more valuable. You're spending time, something you can't get back. And a lot of people leave or go watch these other things or listen to other people, and you wasting your time, because these people is going to give you nothing back real. Anybody ever would ask me something, or if I was to put something together, it ain't nothing but facts, and you'd be able to take it and be motivated and be able to do something with that. You'd be able to say, hey, if this person was able to do this, I'll be able to do it. If Jay was able to overcome that or keep it going, then I can. If he can still do this, then I'll be able to. You know, I'm no superhero. It's all about determination and will, you know, but I struggle and I'm in pain all the time. But I don't sit there and try to cry about it or say I'm the guru. If I am going to give somebody some information, you're going to be able to take it, whether I'm giving you information on, hey, I just helped this one person that they don't have a place and they trying to find a place. And I'm like, look, you got these kids, you trying to do this and that, you work in the day. Why don't you go over here to this little, you know, motel, hotel, Holiday Inn? Say what? You can get up in that. You can go and apply because they hiring, work nights. Boom, you in there for free. Got your kids straight, stack that money. Boom, tax time coming in 2 months with that money, saving that. Boom, flip that, put that down on the house. Now you already stable. You got a crib. Now you paying the mortgage. What? You went from homeless to home owner. Just like that. That's real knowledge and game. Guess what? She got 2 jobs and she on the way. I'm telling you, you're going to be doing better than me. Which ain't hard, but I'm just saying, you know. Lovely Libra say, but how he just going to say you wasn't really trying to accomplish anything? How he know if you was or wasn't? That's why I said rude. Well, the interview kept going and he asked him. And I'll play it a little more. So, you know, he definitely asked him and a little more questions, and he didn't have a little more answers. And so that's why he looked like a little boo-boo. Distro say nowadays too many people are sensitive and forget that people run games every day. We just got to be smart each second of the day. That's facts, man. Hey, it ain't no more of going into the wrong neighborhood and be careful of that neighborhood or be careful of the guy with the gold chain talking about, you know, it's real, let me burn it. Because in the internet world, you're going to run into these dudes every minute of the second of the day, you know what I'm saying? All over the place. So you definitely got to be careful. They'll show you that they sitting in front of cars and this and that. You know, you can rent these cars, rent these locations. So don't always think because you saw them in a boat or a yacht or a car or a house, you can go rent these things and film sitting on it or driving it and say it's yours. Private jet. You know, it's some people that just have private jets available for photos. So people are renting it out for photos and that's it. They're not even flying. So I don't know. It's just crazy. Patty said, right, like I have family member wife that be posted she can help fix people finances, yet God forgive me, they always broke and borrowing money. There you go. Everybody talking about they'll do your taxes. They gonna end up stealing your social. You gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? B said it's people following fake finance gurus like Cesar Pena instead of listening to CPA, CFP business. Exactly. And see, that's the thing. You got to be careful of everybody on TV or with a microphone. That's an excellent example of Cesar Pena, who was on the Breakfast Club. He was endorsed by DJ Envy and real estate flipping. Something that you can make money with, and it can be very lucrative, but it's an up and down business, and you need to be with somebody that is very established and proven track record, licensed, all kind of things. When you talking about the money that they was talking about, and he pretty much, thanks to DJ Envy and his credibility being on the Breakfast Club, was able to defraud people out of millions of dollars. I don't know the exact, allegedly, all of this is what's going on. And people are saying DJ Envy is part of it because without him, he wouldn't have been able to do as much. Allegedly, he was selling the same home 2-3 times, doing all kind of shady stuff, selling homes for X amount of dollars that was already paid in full, allegedly. So you got to be careful of all of that stuff. He's allegedly on the line for upwards of 60 million, which is just like, oh, wow. It's a lot of cheese right there. So you gotta be careful out there, y'all. Don't just take a word for it, man. Definitely be careful. All right. I got another point right here to make. Well, I wish more ladies was ready for this tonight. I gotta work on my headlines a little more, but I'll put it so on the replay. We'll see what everybody's reaction is on the replay. But all of y'all here tonight, I love y'all for sure. And I definitely want to hear what you think about this one here. Because to be honest with you, I'm not gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing until I play it and y'all tell me what you think about this one. Stephen A. Smith.
Listen, I want the ladies to listen, but all the men, there's no man alive that would disagree with what I'm about to say. You want a strong 7. Let me tell you why. 10, fine as all get out, tat out, body looking fine, everything like that, got it going on. Too much maintenance. Too much. Because she knows she's fine. And you're expendable. She can take you or leave you. A 9, that's a problem too. Because you got enough people telling her she's a 10, so half of them acting that way. And by the way, the ones that ain't acting that way still require more from you than what others might. And so you got to be up on your game. That's problematic. 8, that's ideal. Because that's really good looking. She got it going on. But at the same time, there's a level of independence that comes with it, which is never a bad thing until she's so independent that she's making you feel like you need to be more dependent on her than she needs to be on you. So there's too many opportunities and too much time that's wasting away where you're not feeling like that dude. You're feeling like a dude, not that dude. Here's where the strong 7 comes in. Looks-wise, she can compete with an 8. But her mentality is not that of an 8. So she's more appreciative of you wanting her. As a result, she shows an elevated appreciation for you wanting her. Therefore, she treats you like she wants you. And as a result, y'all have more of a good time together. Fellas, am I lying? Fellas, am I lying? Everybody know I'm telling the truth. Everybody know I'm telling the truth. This is what it is. Strong 7.
First of all, who the fellas he talking to? Because I ain't heard nothing from either side. Fellas. Oh, y'all ain't got nothing to say. Who gave y'all what? Don't make me come over there and bonk your ass with that head, but what you say? You know you sitting with headquarters, okay? What? See, the problem is when I'm with a 9, she say she just want a little, give me a little head, and I got a lot of head. I got a lot of head for her. A lot. Hey, G, what's good, girl? How you doing? Appreciate you for coming through. Patty. You say, nope, I disagree. I know women that are 10s and appreciate they men's. I know that's right. All right. My girl B say he can't get a 9 or 10 unless he paying. Damn. Damian Kennedy say, I am glad Steven specified that he rates on looks. We should base rating on character, motivation, truth, cooperation, etc. Exactly. So here's how I see it. In a way, it is a tad of truth. Well, it's more than a tad. It's some truth. But here's the thing. It depends on the type of man you are. I mean, if you are a good person, a good man, a high value man, I'm not necessarily saying you got to be rich, but if you a man that a woman sees as, you know, value, I don't know how they rate it, but you know, if you a good catch, then I don't think a 10 would see you as expendable. Now, maybe he's saying high maintenance is in what? Because some women that are a 10 have so many men throw them at. I mean, a woman that's a 10, to be honest with you, is like an NBA player, like a star. The world opens up for a beautiful woman. And so maybe a guy that is having maybe some insecurities may feel like, well, everybody would do anything for her, and why is she with me? And he doesn't see it as that's how it goes for everybody to a certain degree, that a person chooses to be with a person a lot of times, not because they had to. So maybe she likes being with you, that's why she with you. But if you have insecurity issues, you won't seem to think that was good enough, and something is wrong. Why she with me? If I can't do this and do that, she'll leave. There's too many opportunities and this and that. And so I think if you have insecurity issues, this 9 and 8 and 7 and all of that could be a problem, because you would feel insecure that I can't keep up, or I don't want to keep up, or if other people come around and offer things that I can't match, she'll leave because she's only with me temporarily until something better come along. And that could be what's all in his mind. Sometimes your own mind is your own worst enemy. Actually, I would say damn near everybody's own mind is their own worst enemy. The reason you don't accomplish certain things or do certain things or get up in the morning and jog or whatever is because you tell yourself some excuse or reason why you're not going to do it. You do it. Nobody else. It ain't the man. It ain't nobody else. You do it. We all do it. And the ones that get up and do this and get up and create that and get up and work that is because they told their mind, no, I'm not going to lay in the bed. I'm going to get up and push through and get this done and do this and do that. And that's the difference, you know. So I think that, you know, all of that stuff, man, he's looking at it as an insecure person. I've been with, I would say, nice looking people that have been approached by people in wanting to say stuff to them off of their looks. And I never was ready to fight or jump or be like, I gotta fight for my love. And, you know, ready to every time you go somewhere, where you going? You going to the store? I'll go with you. Let me do this. Let me do that. I mean, I looked at it as, for one, yeah, this is an attractive person, but it's a person. And I'm a catch as well, you know, whether it is me now, where maybe I'm not the greatest catch in some people's eyes, but in my own eyes, I'm not. I feel still that I'm something. So I am somebody. Anyway, I'm not going to subject myself to things that I feel is beneath what I would do. That's beneath my character, you know. So I don't know. People, they out here. I know there's a lot of messed up stuff out here, you know, and there's a lot of insecurities. Don't get me wrong, but getting somebody you think is less than so that you can feel better about your situation. Oh, well, they are 7, so they ain't going nowhere because they appreciate being with me because I'm a 7.5. They don't want to go down. They know they can't probably get nothing better. So they'll be here. And if I put a little makeup on the pig, it can look like an 8.5. That way I got like a come up. It's like a used car sale. Yeah, I got a luxury Lexus for 10 grand, but after I get this new paint job for a stack, it's gonna look like it's brand new, baby. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna know the difference. Ooh, we say it's chicks that look like Chewbacca that cheat every chance they get. Boy, you ain't lying. They be so happy they got an opportunity. You on this? My man Distro say the dating pool got pee, got urine in it. What? Yeah, it ain't that good. You ain't lying. My girl Patty say, yep, that's the situation I'm in now. I create situations in my head when it comes to relationships to the point I talk myself out of something that could have worked out. Yeah, I mean, as we get older, it gets harder because we start to have all of our experience, past experiences get in the way of what might be. Because we start to see this and think that, and we say, oh, never mind, this, that, and the other. This ain't going to work, blah, da, 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 da. And blase, skippy, whoop-de-boop. I'm already secure in whatever I'm doing. I don't need to go through this, and I don't need you. So there we have it. And the truth is, to a certain extent, the bad and tough times are what makes the good times that much better. But we all get rid of, get ghost as soon as something don't go right. Now, I said to a certain extent, ain't no, hands and thefts and stuff like that, But hey, my girl said, lovely Libra say, not a Rolls Royce with a Honda Civic engine. Hey, for real. That's what they try to get, a 7 and go ahead and throw in that little, tune-up. Straight up. About to get up out of here, y'all. But before I do, it was one more I wanted to show. It's actually a few more I want to show, but I'm going to show. Oh, yeah. Let me show y'all this one, though. Damn. Now, is this something that is, I had to lick my lips, but it wasn't because of the photo. So this woman is a kindergarten teacher. And people were saying that she got in trouble for dressing inappropriate for work. I mean, what is she supposed to do other than get another job on OnlyFans? Damn, shawty. What you doing? You ain't needing to teach them kids nothing but love up in there. Look at this shawty, got the little damn heart foundation on the head. This woman right here, is this real? What in the world? Her waist and body don't even look like it can support that, but her thighs are somewhat proportioned to booty meat ratio. The thigh to booty meat ratio is somewhat, equal, but I don't know. Her damn waist and back, it does look kind of deformed. And if she did pay for this or do this, why is she trying to be a teacher doing this? I guess she figured that's her ticket from not being a teacher, huh? This my no teaching ticket. Shit. I'm sitting on my no teaching ticket. I'm about to get that up out of here. And what is this other thing? Oh, so this one person also posted on here that he took a woman out for a date, and when he took her for the date, this is what her plate looked like. That she cleaned the plate. I mean, thank you, Kimberly Bossy, and that's a name I'm not too familiar with, but I appreciate the comment. And you said I'm loved. I appreciate it. I don't get too much love too often, but I appreciate it. Clever said, Cleves 17 said she an art teacher from Jersey. Cleves is on it. He on that ass, boy. I'm on that ass. Literally, I'm on that ass. She's from Jersey. And you know, she worked from 9 to 5. She been teaching them how to color between the lines. Very good. He got her stats like she in the NBA. She been in the league. She's been in the PTA for 4 years. All PTA first team, okay? All PTA first team, and that ass ain't missed a day of work. Woo. Hey, if I took a woman out and she ate and cleaned the plate like this, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? About time, shit, ain't wasting my damn money. What's up, girl? Eat that shit. Nah, it depends though. Was it a foodie call or a booty call? Now, if we was talking, conversating, and I felt the vibe that, you know what I'm saying, you enjoyed the meal and the conversation and the company so much that you ate, more power to you. But if I have a broad, that's because I'm trying to be politically correct, but not politically correct. So pardon my French. But, because I don't want to say up. Anyway, some of these people. But if I did take a nice lady a date, or if I did have a friend or a lady come through and we had food, what's the problem? Eat. I'm gonna eat. I think that's the right thing to do. I don't like how people try to pull the double standard, and it is double standards in the world. That is true. Like women can't be talking about they smashed a bunch of dudes. Like you sounded like a Beyond. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's good. My WAP take 2 at a time. What you thought, baby? That's why I'm a dime. That ain't gonna sound right. Anyway, I think everybody should do that. Eat the food. If you went there, don't waste it. What y'all think? Think that should have been wasted? My girl, Lovely Lee, probably her first meal in forever. Everybody got a story. I know, right? She licked that plate. Woo. But ain't nothing wrong with that, though. I think I had me some chicken dinner with one of my friends in here. You know what I'm saying? And they came and had some chicken. I'm like, that's what's up. Eat that chicken. Don't waste that chicken, girl. You know what I'm saying? B said she paid for her butt, boobs, and lips. She can't help it. She was born with it. Cleve said, yeah, she was hangry in this mud. My man Distro say, I unfortunately know some women who got dudes and they phone contacts as free food. Hey, man, y'all better literally stop caking. You better stop caking. That's a message right there to go out on right there, because you better stop all that caking, man. Stop all that caking, literally. Now, I've been performing stand-up, and, you know, I got a lot coming soon, so be on the lookout. But before I go, this dude, Charleston White, is something else, man. Now, you know what? I could have a bigger name and a bigger profile if I decide to go out and say a bunch of outlandish things. But I don't want to do that. But it seemed like that's what people want to hear, is a bunch of outlandish things, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, what's old boy that died from the heart attack. Anyway. Here we go with this dude, and he's getting booked as a comedian, but I don't think that he's actually telling jokes. Charleston White ain't a comic, and it is a work. It is an art form to being a stand-up comedian. You do need to practice. You do need to write stuff down. You do need to be observed. It's just, you just can't get up there and just say some crazy stuff. But it seems like that's what the world is coming to with everything from rap to this. Anyway, this dude is going to make things bad I think, for the stand-up comedy community, because he's provoking incidents like this. I'm gonna show this incident.
It's not right.
I already got the back here. I already got the back here. How long you been I get through, nigga? You already got the back. You paid to see me, nigga. You paid to see me. Lakers check.
All right, he got a lot of cussing, so he telling these people in the audience, I don't care. Y'all paid to see me. You got these Laker jerseys on. Y'all some, you know, F to the G's and all the everything B's in between. And so they up there ready to get upset. He took a dang on flower pot off the stage and hit the man in the head with it in the audience, which of course they jump on the stage and one of them tackled him, you know, like Lawrence Taylor up in this piece. And it turned into a whole fight on stage. And I just think that this is just really getting out of hand. And then afterwards, of course, he did an interview laughing, saying ain't nothing wrong with him. And he also did, right after it happened, in Instagram Live, talking about he got the money and, you know, they ain't nothing and F them and all this and that. And I just think that, man, we got to stop supporting a lot of this stuff, man, as people. You know, some of this stuff I see, but I don't. And that's another thing with feeds and some things. I know some things people watch and they get upset about. It's a lot of things that I have on my feed that I see that just get upset about sometimes. I know that don't make sense, but I don't follow him. But this was actually on DL Hughley's page, but I think that this is very upsetting that he's doing that. And it is a lot of people doing stand-up that probably shouldn't, but when you're doing something that is dangerous and could possibly get people hurt, I think you should, we shouldn't support some of these things. It's just not right. I can't believe how many rappers have gotten killed since Biggie and Tupac. That was just so amazing when that happened. And now it's like just normal, which is just scary. Hotspot Network said Charleston White is a case of the product of your environment, a former felon turned activist, yet he still buys in the street activities. I know, right? And I don't see how he any kind of activist, because everything he talk about is just horrible, about how he'd kill somebody or he'll do this or he'll do that or he'll beat them up. Sometimes he does tell the truth on some things. He does, but you have to be careful with people that tell the truth sometimes mixed into some stuff. You know, it's either you tell the truth, the whole truth, or nothing but the truth. What is it? You tell a little bit of it sometimes. Okay, that's good enough. I don't know, man. Damian Kenny, a dude ran up on DC Young Fly stage for nothing. Fly two-piece dude. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, take this off and blah out. You know what I mean? I don't want none of that to happen. You're gonna have to make people have to chill. Let me get up out of here, y'all. Damian Kenny said, if you're going to antagonize people, you need to have premium security. I know that's one of the things he was saying in the car. I ain't even had no security. We beat up the whole city. We beat up the whole city. I got my money. We beat up the whole city. Look at my still pretty. No scratching nothing. No scratching nothing. I beat up the whole city. Yeah, we didn't have no security. Yeah, ain't no scratches on me. Yeah, where y'all at? Yeah, we beat up the whole city. It's 3 of us. We beat up the whole city. Next time we gonna have security though. I ain't gonna hit him with a flat. He came and tried to tie my line. I had to, I dropped the money. I hit this one with the chair. Yeah, I hit him with the chair. Yeah, then I dropped the money. I said, wait a minute, where the money? And these fools tried them. They ain't get the money. I got the money. They ain't scratch on. They ain't scratch on me. Uh-huh. Yeah, they say what they gonna do. I say, boy, don't come on, man. I hear him. I remember I got the good. They ain't gonna have nothing. Yeah, I tell you the good. They gonna want none, right? Dude better open the damn eyes. This dude is done lost it, man. Straight up. On that note, let me get up out of here. Before he come looking for me. I heard you been talking about me. No, you didn't. Yes, you did. Not that. Maybe you did. I'm out of here, y'all. Jazzy Mac, what up? What up? Oh, well, thank you for the hat. This my bulls up in this piece. I'll let you get if you wanna look it up. Maybe you might still have some out there. I got it a while ago, but you know I try to keep everything in a little fresh mode. I done broke this out. I done lost some weight and put on some things I ain't wore in a while. My man Jimmy saw me when I was gaining a lot of weight. Last time you saw me, big dog. I done lost some of that. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one, man. And hey, man, Distro is right. Too much capping today from entertainers. A lot of people worship. You ain't lying. And on that note, we all gonna have a good night. Hopefully everybody say their prayers before they go to sleep. Now I lay me down to sleep. On that note, we up out of here. I'm gonna reload my green tea. Y'all have a good one. Deuces.